And there you have it, guys. Jermell Charlo has called out Jaron Boots Ennis. He has just entered the 154-pound division. And he said, quote, I'm paraphrasing, "You know I'm a bad MFer. You know who to talk to. Come and get it if you want it." Those are the words of Jermell Charlo, and let me counterpunch. You know, based on what we heard about Virgil Ortiz having other options, you know, we have a lot of other channels that's defending the idea of Virgil not fighting Jaron Boots Ennis based on Boots Ennis ducking Virgil Ortiz before or prior. And for that, I say, okay, that's fine, you know, because I know and I believe that was the case, because we did hear Jaron Ennis double back on his words. He did say when he fought Karen, he said he was going to 154. Then he changed his mind all of a sudden when a deal supposedly was to be made against Virgil Ortiz. So I do understand Virgil feeling some type of way. But I'll say this. If he doesn't fight Jaron Boots Ennis, two wrongs don't make a right, people. You can say, oh man, well, you didn't want to fight me then, so I don't have to fight you now, and this, that. Anybody can say that, and that could go back and forth because that energy can come there to and from. You know, because Jaron Ennis could say, well, you didn't want to fight me now, so why would I fight you now? All that, you know, all that ego back and forth bull, you know, that bull jive, that crap, right? That could happen for a long time. Because remember Jermell Charlo and Jared Swift Hurd. And I think that if anything, that same thing could happen, you know, between those two. However, since it may happen, since Virgil could say, you know what, I don't have to fight you because you ducked me before. There's Jermell Charlo with another option for Jaron Boots Ennis, since Virgil Ortiz has all these options that he can fight, you know, all these other fighters, right? Boa Chuck, and, you know, he's already fought Madrimov, and, you know, Mutataliev, right? There's a lot of people, Fondora, you know, a lot of those fights can be made now, right? But keep in mind, Jaron Boots Ennis is with Matchroom now, you know, and Jermell Charlo, I think those guys on the PBC end, the Al Heyman end, I think those guys now, they're open for business because they're broke. They need fights. You know, that Canelo money can only last for so long, and him fighting Canelo a couple years ago, you know, money goes quick. Money ain't the same like it used to be, especially someone with the lifestyle of Jermell. Jermell, you know, got a wife, got kids, got a lifestyle out of this world, gold chains and, you know, fast living and all this stuff. So, yeah, he may be open to the idea of fighting Jaron Boots Ennis because he knows you earn with Eddie Hearn, you know. So I think if that's the case, that is a fight that I would love to see. You know, I would love to see that fight. Now, as far as Virgil Ortiz taking on Errol Spence, I think it's just about the same as Jaron Ennis taking on Jermell Charlo. Why? Because they've both been out of the ring for a very long time. Hell, Errol Spence has been out of the ring longer. He ain't been in the ring since 2023. Ever since Terrence Crawford gave him his first L and retired him momentarily, right? So, you know, they're both fighting people that haven't been in the ring for a long time. Many, many months of inactivity. You know, that's first cousin to Father Time, if you ask me, right? So they're both in the same boat. So they both have names that they can marinate and build off a potential super fight in the future. You know, but Jermell wants it, okay? Jermell wants it. So if Jermell wants it, I say give it to him, by God, right? But you guys tell me what you think of Jermell Charlo calling out my man Jaron Boots Ennis that just been welcomed to the 154-pound division. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunched. Peace!